Hello, everybody, and welcome on back to a new series here on the channel. That is right. We are starting a new gaming vlog series. If you don't know what that means, I call it a glog. Basically, it's me playing a game, doing kind of like a train of thought sort of thing, just talking about stuff that's going on in my life, hence a gaming vlog, a glog. We've done about 44, 45 episodes of Hardspace Shipbreaker, and I kind of felt like we reached a point where we did get the ending of the game, and I like doing that series because it gives me an opportunity to not only play games for the channel, but also kind of share what's going on in my life, how I have been, asking you guys questions, things like that. So I have a whole folder of games I call my glog games, and PowerWash has been on that list. Now, PowerWash, I do own PowerWash and PowerWash 2. I decided PowerWash 1 because there's a lot of content. PowerWash 2 is relatively newer, and I don't think there's a lot of content right now as it is. B, also PowerWash 1 does also have co-op, just like PowerWash 2 does. So I could do what I proposed in my previous series with the Hardspace, where if we want to bring a guest in, we can have them come in, and since Story, my lovely fiance, she owns PowerWash Simulator. We have like every single DLC, I think, or we're close enough to having all of the DLC. But there's a lot of content in this game. Now I want to say this: I did actually do the Warhammer, which I'm gonna have to reach out to Leaf. My plan is, since this game is co-op and there's a lot of stuff in this game, to have guests kind of come on and we can power wash together. Leaf and I did do the Warhammer one. We did one episode of it, and unfortunately, I had some weird issues with the recording. So I gotta reach out to Leaf and we gotta redo that one. It was also a very long time ago, so I'm like, it's not that much of a loss. Plus this game is just like very relaxing. So I think for my solo episodes, we're gonna avoid any of the specials. I feel like a lot of people might want to do the specials unless people want to do maybe like one of the bonus levels and stuff. There's a lot of them. Like the Muckingham stuff is all like free stuff that they give. They have crazy ones. Like, look, clean a food truck, solar station, and satellite dish. Insane. But I've always said like Hardspace reminded me of the vibes that we would get in this game. So I have played this game a little bit. I streamed it like 2 or 3 times. I have played it with 2 or 3 friends. Not my kind of game to like stream or anything, but I get why it's very relaxing. So I think we're gonna start at the beginning. I think it goes dirt bike, the van, and then that yard. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to kind of keep it to the same amount of time that I do for our Hardspace videos. I think it's around 30 to 40 minutes. So I think that's a perfect place to do it. So we probably can get through the van and the dirt bike. I don't know about the backyard because I remember that being a lot. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into this. Is there a way to redo the mission? I don't know if there actually is a way to redo the mission. How do I do that? How do I redo missions? Oh no. In progress completed. Okay, so I was cleaning the playground. New bonus jobs, free play, revisit. Okay, there we go. Location, the backyard. That's all I have. Vehicles. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna do this one, and then the other one. All right, so let's start with the bike. But yeah, it feels weird not doing Hardspace, because Hardspace has just been such a delight in a lot of ways. All right, I have to remember how to play this. We just power wash. I forget. Okay, yeah, so we can go crouch. Is there like a radio in the game? Hardspace, at least we had. Okay, wait, that's how I changed my hoses. I got the stubby gun. 0-degree nozzle. There we go. It's just weird. Like I said, like, mostly because I'm so used to Hardspace. Hardspace is such a vibe. I'm really hoping that we get a sequel. I would love a Hardspace. Listen, we're getting a sequel to the Long Dark. The Long Dark? Yeah. Like, we're getting a sequel to that, so like we should get a sequel to other games. Like, please, developers, I would love a Hardspace Shipbreaker too. Anyway, welcome on back, guys. First episode. I'm gonna be awkward, especially getting into the vibes of everything here. If you guys have any recommendations on stuff that I'm doing wrong in this, like, let me know. Again, I have played a little bit of PowerWash, but I'm not gonna lie. I probably would consider myself a PowerWash noob. But anyway, how have I been? I've been really good. Story and I have survived the first round of the holidays, which was Thanksgiving. We are now, as you can tell from some of the decorations behind me, we are now in the better holidays, the winter season, and things have been good. I know I did a episode not too long ago for how are you looking up here? There we go. Where are we looking? I think there's some stuff in there. Oh, I see it. There's some stuff in there. A lot of nooks and crannies on this one. But so we survived Thanksgiving. Okay, so the exhaust, the rear fender. I think I saw something here. This is the rear fender. Where's the front suspension? Well, that's suspension. There we go. Am I crazy? I can't find... Where is this thing? Aha! We did it. I do like that you get some money at the end of doing these. So there we go. Easy. That was a nice little warm up for us. So that's great. All right, let's go ahead and we'll do the van. Yeah, sure. Anyway, so yeah, so things have been good. We survived the holidays. Oh, hey, a gnome. When did they add placeable gnome? The fuck? Placeable gnome? I don't remember that the last time I played. I remember cleaning this van. I think if I'm not mistaken, this is the PowerWash van, so. Anyway, so yeah, so things have been good. For anyone that doesn't know, Story and I were not big fans of the holidays, so we did skip on Thanksgiving. And some of you guys might be like, what do you mean you skipped on Thanksgiving? We actually decided, you know, Story has a lot of past trauma, especially with this time of the year. And as for me, I personally, I never really thought much of Thanksgiving. It always has like, and again, these are just my thoughts. So if you don't agree with this and you're sitting there and you're shaking your head and you're being like, man, this guy's an idiot. Listen, I know I am. These are, again, just my thoughts. This video is literally just to share updates with you guys on things that I'm doing, my thoughts on stuff and everything. So feel free to disagree with me if you feel this way, because I can't tell you how many people I told this to, friends and some other extended family, and no one understood except Story and some of our more closer friends. But I always thought, hey, you know what? Instead of just having one holiday where we're all just thankful, let's just be thankful all the time. Thanksgiving's always felt like a weird holiday that is just like an excuse to get together with family. Like, you should go and see family if family is the thing that you value. But then it's like, oh, but we're all, you know, we're celebrating how thankful we are. Be thankful every day. We don't need one day out of the year. Also, with the origins of Thanksgiving, they're not good origins. So anyway, you know, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Just don't feel the need to like hate on me for it or anything like that. You know, you're your own person. You can have your own opinions, and you know, just you know, respect other people's wishes. We can talk about it for sure, but only reason I say this is because recently I had some kerfuffles. All right, the roof looks good, nice. How do I rotate this? F Z. Where are the keys? Wasn't there a key binding thing? Let me look. I know there's a way we can rotate our nozzle. I just don't remember. Controls. Use washer. Extension, equip previous nozzle, aim mode is C. Rotate nozzles R. Okay, yeah, so C is to like move around, and then R. There we go. Anyway, so I know that shocked a lot of people. You know, I did tell my parents, and they weren't too crazy about it. Just kind of putting that very, very lightly. They didn't really understand, but I do appreciate that they tried to respect my wishes. And they were inviting my brother and his girlfriend over. So I told them, hey, even though I'm not going to be celebrating, you guys did invite me over. I'll come over and say hi and hang out for like a little bit and stuff. Which I did. And it was a very nice time. And then after that, I came home and hung out with Story, and you know, we just had a very low key day. We hung out, watched some stuff, relaxed, and then hung out with some friends later on. So it was very, very nice, very, very low key and very, very chill. So that was good, at least, you know, that was nice. Yeah, I had some nice time off. My work gave me actually both Thursday and Friday off, which was nice of them. And then I took an extra day for myself on that Monday, because I was like, you know what? It's like we're about to get to like Christmas holiday season time. Like, plus who's gonna be back on a Monday after the weekend of Thanksgiving? You know, I feel like a lot of people, if they had PTO, they would take off and stuff. So I took off. Which I actually used that day to get a little bit of recording done. And I also went to the range, which pictures on my Instagram from my range day. If you guys want to see my pew-pew, I have a very, very nice Glock. It's my I call her Glockenstein. But yeah, so time off was really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I have been feeling, and I know so many other people, not only in this community but friends and family who have been saying this. This holiday season and just this year have just been so stressful and so draining. I needed that time off, and I will say, this being the first week back, or we just finished the first week back after Thanksgiving, I am feeling so refreshed. Like I needed that time, you know. I really, really, really needed that time off, and it's just it feels good, especially when you have a nice refresh period, you know. That's when you know the time off really, really was just something that you personally needed. So, yeah, just went through my first full week back after Thanksgiving. We got the Christmas countdown going on. So that's been nice. One thing I will say, and you know, this wasn't as bad last year, and I know a lot of people are also feeling this, but man, oh man, the stress of just Christmas shopping in general. Also, let me know in the comments, anybody out there who does watch these series videos, let me know what holidays you celebrate, because I know not everybody celebrates Christmas or Halloween or Thanksgiving or holidays, you know, that I celebrate. So I would love to hear what holidays you celebrate, and you know, your thoughts on this matter, this whole topic of holidays being stressful. Are you feeling stressed during your holidays? Yeah, I am feeling the stress, and mostly from a money standpoint, because I took a pay cut at my 9 to 5. Boy, oh boy, especially with these slower holiday months, I am noticing the hit on the paycheck. Like right now, I think my biggest thing that I am concerned about, I'm able to pay my bills. I have like a little bit of free fun money, but mostly my money is going towards my bills, a little bit towards saving, and now I'm like worried about Christmas gifts. I'm just like, I don't know if I have enough money to get all the Christmas gifts. Like I took care of Story first, because she is my partner. She is the love of my life. So of course I'm going to prioritize her first with gifts. So she's all bought for and everything, which is great. I got my shopping done really early. I took advantage of like Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all that good stuff, and I got some good stuff from her. I even got stuff for our anniversary, which I got to figure out what's for anniversary and what's for Christmas, because I kind of have a theme going on. I kind of have a theme going on right now for anniversary versus Christmas. I did give her one gift. I gave her one gift, and that was because it's something that I was like, you know, she can actually utilize this thing now, especially because said thing could break. It was her Go XLR. I replaced her Go XLR. I got her the Royland One Cast, I think that's what it's called. For anyone that doesn't know what a Go XLR is, or the Go XLR Mini, it's an audio interface. So, you know, think about like the microphone I have right now. It's an XLR microphone. It's not a USB cable that you can just plug into your computer. You need like a device that can then relay the signal and the microphone stuff to your PC. So I got her a replacement Go XLR, essentially, because if you did not know it, if you are seeing some sales for Go XLRs out there, great. Just a big heads up, the company TC, was it TC Helicon? I think that's what they're called. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But they are basically done. They fired some staff. They were like, oh, we're gonna come back. And then they doubled down and fired more staff, and unfortunately, they're just gone now, unfortunately. So if you have a Go XLR, it's working right now, regardless if you have the full size or the mini. What this means is that any day now, an update can just come on through, and your Go XLR might turn into a paperweight, essentially a paperweight, because it won't work anymore. So be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, hood bonnet. Is that another name for the hood of a car? Is it called the bonnet? I've never heard that before. Anyway, so, you know, kind of sucky. I got her the Royland One Cast, and honestly, you're looking for a good budget. I had no idea that Royland, they made budget like audio interfaces, and they have some like bigger ones if you want something with a little bit more oomph. But Story so far is loving her Royland. It's actually slightly tinier than the Go XLR. It's a little bit more compact. It's got like less sliders and stuff, which she personally actually enjoys. So overall, I think I did a really good job. Overall, I think I did a really, really, really good job. I love just watching my character just like stand around and stuff. I love that there's also like customizing for your characters. So gotta watch the replay. Okay. Oh, there's like what? Okay. Locations. The backyard. I'll try and get a lot of this done. I think we can pause. So if we don't get this one done, because I have about maybe 20 minutes max for this episode. So we'll see how it goes. Oh my god. This is horrifying. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. What is that? Is that a cat? When did they add cats? Cat, come back. He was so cute. Okay. So anyway, so yeah. So, but yeah, back to what I was saying before. Freaking stuff is just expensive, man. Like, I'm so glad that I got Story's Christmas stuff done. But you know, and I've been talking to some friends. I think I might have to wait on getting some friends some Christmas gifts and everything, because it's like I have to pick and choose because I don't have the funds to get everybody Christmas gifts. Sadly right now, you know, like I'm not even kidding. Money is so tight, and I know everybody is feeling this everywhere, and you're probably sitting there like, yeah, I know, man. But just to put it in perspective, I got paid, and then after paying car insurance, car bills, all the important stuff, rent and everything, I was left with like $400 until next payday, which I got paid the day before. The day after. No, the day after Thanksgiving is the day that I got paid, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, I can't even buy gifts. I can't even buy gifts right now. I'm like, this is crazy. So, but you know, it'll be fine. It's just a holiday. Everybody understands, I feel like, and if you don't understand, then well, if you got the money, then give some money to some people so that way they can afford gifts, you know. Is the edging? I think the edging is all one edging. Also, thank God this isn't like visceral cleanup crew, where if you step on dirt, you can like track the dirt, because man, oh man, that would kill me. God, this is so satisfying. I think next episode we do, I mean, let me know this in the comments as well. If you guys want like some like lo-fi music or something in the background, I could definitely do that. I got some royalty-free music and stuff that I can play in the background. Or I can always just like run some audio separately, so I have some music to jam out to, because I thought there was background music in this. This just needs some like very like satisfying lo-fi, you know? I feel like if it had just like a little bit of lo-fi, it would be like perfect. But anyway, stressed about the holidays. You know, that's my worry right now. Still kicking away with the content creation. I actually recently got a lot of sponsor deals. Or like sponsor offers, like to like record gameplay and then get like a free game key. We recently just did one for Body Cam. I'm looking at the wrong cameras. Body Cam. I just got one for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord for the new DLC that they got. So that's been really, really cool. getting all these like sponsored keys to like check out games and stuff. It's also been helping my wallet. Like, hear me out, developers. I know there's like paid sponsorships, and I hope to get there one day where I can actually make some money from doing stuff like that. But right now, I love video games, and if you like, I feel like that is a perfect trade-off. Like, hey, you want me to stream your game and do some like ad runs to like, or like a review to see if I recommend your game or something like that? I love doing that. I know people may not know who I am because I'm a smaller content creator, but I'll take game to review game. You should see my list. My list is crazy between that and like my demo reviews, or my playtest reviews, you know. But yeah, like send me your games. I'll try them out. Yeah, so that's been cool. A lot of good games have been coming out recently. Some of the ones off the top of my head, we have Dispatch, Routine, which I'm going to be trying out this week. I'm very excited about that. Total Chaos. Also, a lot of games have had like big updates. Enshrouded had a big update. Elden Ring, Night Rain, Dark Tide, even Core Keeper, which is a game I haven't touched in a long time. A lot of games getting some like updates, which has been pretty insane. And as I tell my community, it's like, God, I'm like, there's so many games, but so little time. I don't have enough time to play all the games that I want to play, you know? It sucks, but I'm still trying my best with the content creation. I'm gonna be honest. As of the time of recording this, I've been really slacking on the YouTube side of stuff. So I am gonna be working on getting back into the YouTube stuff. Like I said earlier, you should see how many demos I have downloaded. It's insane. I'm sure that more than half of them don't even exist, because some of those demos I downloaded and the games weren't out, and now they're out. So, but I'll be honest, I not that I got burnt out of doing YouTube. I'm horrible at time management. You know, I feel like I started 2025 off strong, and I got maybe like 3/4 of the way through where I was really sticking with my New Year's resolution of like doing content creation on YouTube and making videos. And, you know, we grew a lot, which thank you, by the way, guys. We grew so much. I think at the start of 2025, I was like 300 something subscribers. And you know, now we're at like, what is it? Like just about 550 subscribers. So, we had some like insane growth. So again, thank you, for all of those who have supported the channel. I am thankful for you guys. I'm back in it, baby. I am back in it. I'm gonna be doing my best to try and stay on top of it and come out with like good content. We've also unlocked a lot of cool little YouTube features, like the oh god, whatchamacallit, like the recommended videos, the community stuff and everything. So we have access to all those community features and memberships and everything. And I do have a lot of plans for that stuff, by the way. There we go. Retention wall, right? That's a retaining wall. Ha. I do have a lot of plans to get you guys involved. And then also some of the other things I'm leaning back into doing. I'm looking to get back into like crowd control, Twitch integration stuff. Especially for the streaming stuff. I've recently got back into like playing some like old school games. Especially because of the hype of the Fallout show. We've been playing some like Fallout New Vegas. Modded though, like 100% modded. It's like crazy mods. But I got a lot of plans. I got a lot of plans, and I got some stuff in the works. But I just wanted to, you know, take a minute in case I haven't said it as much, and in case we have some new people. Maybe you're a new person who just jumped in, and you're a part of the beard gang now. That's what we call our little community here. So it's good to have you aboard. Thank you to the OGs and the community members who have been supporting me. Thank you to all the new peeps. I do really want to be successful, not only as like a live streamer, but as a content creator. And I'm always looking for advice, always looking for tips. Not like money tips, like tips on content creation. But yeah, always looking for advice, always looking for tips, always looking for ideas on stuff that you guys want to see. So, you know, feel free to voice your opinions, whether it's in the comments or any posts that I make, because I want us to be successful here on the channel, because content creation has always been a dream of mine. But unfortunately, it just doesn't pay the bills, because I am not in any way, shape, or form a big content creator, and I am aware of that. But you know, becoming larger means growing your audience, growing your community. So that's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of time, you know. All right, get this dog housed. Poor dog. Oh, so satisfying. I get it though. It's like the same thing with games like Disney Dreamlight Valley. But before I got into PowerWash, I was always like, this seems like okay, not my cup of tea, but like I get it. There is something nostalgic about this. Not nostalgic, just satisfying, chill. Those are probably better words. I am excited to be finally doing this. I honestly thought about maybe doing one more Hardspace video, but I was like, you know what? I'm feeling like a chill mood. It's a Saturday. It's cold out. Tori's taking a nap. So I was like, you know what? Like we'll just have some chill vibes as we power wash, you know? Let's do this. But yeah, I love hearing from you guys, and I do value you guys' opinions on stuff and everything. So please be vocal in the comments, guys. Even if it's just saying hi, or I don't know, calling me like discount Vsauce, or I don't know, any stupid shit like that. Like, feel free to. Listen, I can't tell you how many times, like someone literally commented on a video not too long ago and was like, you look like a discount Vsauce. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, I also get now, especially because of these glasses, and I'm bald and I have a beard. I get a comment saying that I look like Joseph Seed. Not an original. You are not being original if you comment that. I'm letting you know, because I've been getting these comments like that for, I'm gonna say probably a little over 2 years now. So good one, but you're not original for saying it. But like, you know, I'm looking for engagement. You know, if you have stuff that you guys want me to talk about, you know, it could be favorite games or a story from my past, especially since this is like a stream of consciousness, like vlogging kind of video. You know, I don't mind sharing stuff like that. Or we can talk about like stuff that's going on in the world. Like we got the freaking RAM shortage right now, which is still just absolutely blowing my mind. I don't know if anyone out there thought about like trying to run and buy up some RAM, or maybe going on eBay. Unfortunately, not a good time, because everybody else had that thought. But the RAM shortage is crazy. The GPU price hike increase, groceries getting more. Like, there's a lot of stuff we can talk about. We can also talk about fun stuff too. Like, we got the new Fallout season 2 coming out soon. Like, There's a lot of stuff we can talk about, guys. A lot of stuff we can talk about. I usually always just start these episodes off with like a hi, how are you? Here's like the data dump with my life, you know? Oh, you know what? Also, another question for you guys in the comments. Let me know, should I continue this? Like, cause the Hardspace stuff I had as like a numbered series, right? I think it ended on, what did I say? Episode 44, 45, 46. It's one of those. Do I start this as like a whole new series? Do we start the counter over again? That was what I was leaning more towards, like making a new playlist, linking, you know, making a new playlist. Also, maybe what I'll do is, I'm looking at the time here. We're getting close because I have a lot of videos I got to record today. So how much more stuff? Oh boy, maybe I'll finish this, like this wall, like this from here down, and then we'll pause it here. Can I save it and end it here, or do I have to do this? Oh, I can save. Okay, cool. So yeah, maybe we'll finish off like this little like wall down here, and then I'll end it here, and we'll do one more. We'll do another one solo. And then maybe I'll start reaching out to some friends. I'll start with Leaf, because, you know, Leaf and I were really excited about doing the Warhammer stuff. So, and I honestly haven't talked to Leaf in a while. Like, I'm just played games with just him and I. So, but yeah. Oh, also, I don't know. Another thing for you guys to comment. Let me know what games you've been playing lately. I would love to hear about what games you have been playing. As for me lately, if we're just talking, you know, gamer to gamer, games that I have been playing lately and just enjoying off stream or just in general, Arc Raiders, which is funny because if anyone was around when Arc Raiders came out, you'll know that I was kind of against Arc Raiders. And it was mostly because Arc Raiders had a really horrible tech test right before the full release of the game. So, you know, but Arc Raiders, Battlefields, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, recently Helldivers 2 just had a pretty big update, so I jumped back into that. Warhammer 40k Darktide had an update, and it kind of sucked me back into it. I'm actually gonna be doing a collab today with another content creator and her crew. You should go check her out. Her name's Becca Redfield. Trying to think what else lately I've been playing. Oh, me and Boom have been talking about getting back into a few games we were playing. We were talking about maybe trying out some Arena Breakout Infinite, since we're both so anti Escape from Tarkov right now. But a lot of good games. A lot of good games. Single player stuff. What do we just play through recently? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is one of my favorite games of the year. Great game, by the way. 1 and 2 are both phenomenal. Oh my god, the pawn wall is insane. Well, I'm not gonna do all of this, but I wanna get some of this pawn scum out of here, you know. But yeah, a lot of good games. A lot of good games. Battlefield's been really a lot of fun. It's been sucking a lot of my time. Arc Raiders is also good. Just really solid, you know. All right. Just gonna hit up. Ah, it's so satisfying. Also, is it wrong that I'm using the highlight thing? I mean, my whole philosophy is that if it's a feature in the game, like, I should be using it, right? Like, I know some people are like, "Ugh," like you're using the X-ray vision to see where all the stuff is, to see what little nooks and crannies you miss. Like, ugh. Like for me, it's like, man, I just wanna get through and finish cleaning this, because it's gonna drive me insane if I don't find like that last little scrap, you know. All right, we'll finish this wall and down here, and then I'll end this episode. I don't know if I really have anything else to say. I don't know. Very excited about the holidays. I would talk about what I got story for Christmas. But I kind of wanted to be a surprise on the off chance that she pops on to do some editing, or not editing, looking at my YouTube stuff, and then she sees this. I don't want her to get wind of it, of what I got her. All I'll tell you guys is that I did a theme, and I do hope that she enjoys the theme. I think she definitely will. But the only way we will find out is when it's actually Christmas and I give her the gifts. She got a little feisty with me because I gave her some of her gifts early, other than like the Royland audio thing, and she was like, "You gotta stop giving me gifts early." And I was like, "But you're literally saying things out loud of like, oh, I can't handle this." Maybe not necessarily like that, but like, you know what I mean? It's just like, how am I supposed to not, when I know the thing that you just complained about and you were like, "Oh, I need a new one," is in the other room, you know? It's like, it's in there, and you're complaining about it right now in this second. I'd rather give you the thing, but I know she wants to be like surprised and everything, and she will be. Wait till you guys hear the theme. I think a lot of you guys out there will appreciate the theme that I did this year for her. Okay, I'll just finish this birdhouse. What piece has the actual birdhouse itself? There we go. Alrighty, well, we did the fence, we did all of that around here. We still have a lot more of this to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and save. Hopefully that did save. Oh no, I don't want to restart that. I want to save, please. There we go. I think we are good there. But anyway, thank you guys for joining our new vlog series. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I kind of put this game off for a very long time, mostly because I wasn't too crazy about it when it first came out. And then once I started doing the Hardspace stuff, I was like, ooh, PowerWash would be the great one. Great one for this. If you guys have any suggestions on like video gaming vlogging stuff that you have suggestions for, let me know. I am open to game suggestions, whether it's a game you want to see me play on the channel or something specifically that you want me to try out, whether it's like a demo or a play test or something like that. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm an open guy. I'll tell you if it's something that I'm interested in, or tell you if it's something that I played, or something that maybe isn't my cup of tea. You know, but I'm open to suggestions. So make sure you do all the things: like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that we know when new videos go up and live. And until next time, guys, gals, and pals, bye-bye.